Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. Here's my review of the 3-1 against Arsenal that's just finished at the Emirates Stadium. Disappointed. Disappointed is an understatement. You know, I thought we played really well today, to be honest, in spells. You know, we had some really good chances, but let's sort of go into it. You know, we lined up a few changes. Obviously, Fabianski started in goal. We had Diop making his debut next to Balbuena. Fredericks and Masuaku fullbacks. Carlos Sanchez coming on as well, starting in the middle with Jack Wilshere, and then up top it was sort of a front lot with Anderson, Antonio, Snodgrass and Natovic. Anderson playing more as a 10 today, which was he played quite well. See more of the ball. Did some really good carrying runs and did some good passing and stuff. You know, Arsenal lined up as usual. You know, your usual players. Obviously, your danger men were playing. Aubameyang's, Mkhitaryan's, to name a few. I'm not going to go through the lineup. There's no point. We all know their team now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it was a good game. First half was like a basketball match. It was like this way, that way, this way, this way. And for once, guys, you've got to give it. I say you used much slightly, but I think we actually looked like we had a bit of a counter attack at times in the game. I have to say, I think we looked really good in spells in that first half, and rightly so. We got a goal. Anderson played a little sort of 1-2 with Arnie, and Arnie just bombed, didn't he, from like 20 yards. Put it in nice and low past Cech, and good goal, well-deserved lead. But we just couldn't hold on to it for long, could we? I think it was about 3, maybe 6 minutes maximum later. Ball came over, Monreal back post, and he's just launched it and he couldn't miss from there, really. And 1-1 at half-time, but we did have some good chances, you know. Arnie at the side netting in the first half, and then just right at the end, Snodgrass was played in, and he just went for the side foot when he should have just spanked it in. Really should have put his legs through it and spanked it. Antonio, he had one where he just sort of curled it round, didn't he? And then also Anderson had one where he side footed it in the first half. You know, so if we would have been winning 2-1, 3-1 at the time, it would have been good. It could have been any score in that first half. Though it really was. It was a really good end-to-end game. Some good performances. Still very open, our midfield and defence still a little bit sloppy. But in terms of the first half, I was very impressed with Snodgrass, very impressed with Fredericks, and I thought Anderson was quite busy, and Antonio had a good game as well. But I know people have been on Snodgrass's back, but you've got to give it, guys. He did put in a good shift today, and I'm hoping we see some more of him and he can really progress his career. Second half, guys, again, we was playing okay. We was doing all right. We had some chances. And then they scored one of the luckiest goals you're going to get against us all year, I think. Ball came in, Lacazette sort of brought it down, he ran in, and he was trying to cross it back in. It's hit, was it Balbuena or Diop? I can't fully remember. It's hit him, and it's just deflected in past Fabianski, no chance. Again, Fabianski, again, guys, pulled off some great saves in that game. But yeah, deflected goal, and it sort of killed our momentum, it really did. And then to top it all off, obviously Arnie went off with a little bit of an injury. Doesn't look major, you know, he walked off, he didn't have no ice packs on or anything like that. But once Arnie went off, we lost that presence, you know. He's a real presence up top and he's a proper nuisance. And there wasn't anyone there to hold the ball up so the supporting players could come in. And well, credit to Anderson, you know, when he did get on the ball, Anderson, he was really trying to make things happen, but it just wasn't to be. Perez didn't do much when he came on for Antonio. I thought Yarmolenko, he always looks good when he comes on. Yarmolenko, very technically good. I don't know why he's not getting more minutes, to be honest. You know, he put a few good crosses in. And yeah, there was one where Anderson burst forward, didn't it, from the halfway line, and played in Perez, and he just played a silly shot. There was another one, I think, yeah, it was Anderson again, when Anderson burst through. Cech saved it, but no one was there to react. I think a bit unlucky, it really was, and definitely, you know, the third goal going in. Don't get me wrong, the third goal was shocking defending. Ball was played in. I think, you know, Mané could have turned around couldn't turn around much slower than Danny Welbeck did. He had so much time to turn around, put it in and make it 3-1. And then a very harsh scoreline, you know, at 2-1 you could have took a lot more out of it than you can. 3-1 is sort of like, just like give up towards the end, you know, just that last few minutes. We were unlucky, guys. I'm not going to sit here and be super negative, but nothing can take away at the end of the day. The league table says 3 games played, 3 games losses, 0 points on the board, and what is it, 8 goals conceded, 9 goals conceded, sorry. So there's a lot of work to be done. There really is. There's positives though. Like I say, it looks like we've got a bit of a counter-attack. He's gradually working out his team. Like I say, very impressed with Fredericks, very impressed with Snodgrass. Thought Anderson had an excellent game. You know, he sort of started seeing a bit more of him. He's still got a bit more to do, but he definitely started showing a bit more. And we won't come up against, I can't keep saying it, but we won't keep coming up against this big opposition. Wolves is a massive game now. Massive game. They had a really good game against Man City earlier on in the day as well. So that's going to be, it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Hoping that the Wimbledon game is a chance for some other players to get a little bit of chance. Maybe Yarmolenko might get his 90 minutes. Might see Obiang come in, you know, and just try a few other things. If Perez might get 90 minutes, say, with Hernandez with him, and it might be a chance to get a bit of a confidence boost. Get that first win on the board. Even though it's against Wimbledon, it's just mentally getting that first win on the board. And then you go into the Wolves game a bit more confident. Hopefully Arnie, you know, is not as injured as we think, and he gets like a week's rest. I wouldn't have played him against Wimbledon anyway. But yeah, let's hope Arnie's injury is not too big, because Hernandez cannot play up top by himself. He's, you know, he needs support. He hasn't got the presence to play up top by himself, should we say. Yeah, so 3-1, guys. Disappointing. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. I've not gone too into depth with all the little chants and that. You know, I'm not going to insult you guys with that, because I know you can watch matches today, and you probably, a lot of you probably watch the game yourself. This channel is purely just an opinion based. You know, just what I see and what positives and what negatives I see. Yeah, but going forward, guys, you know, it's getting there. But let's just hope it don't go a few more games. If we lose the Wolves game, then it starts getting a bit bad. Until then, guys, come on, you irons, keep believing. Let's go.